Afternoon, everyone. We're going to be doing some shoulder exercises. Let's get started. You're going to grab a PVC pipe. You're going to have your clock or watch. You're going to go ahead and get that clock started. We're going to grab the base of that PVC pipe and you're going to drop it behind you. Other palm's going to come underneath and you're going to pull and rotate gently, bringing that PVC pipe forward. So we're going to do 30 seconds on this side. Today's series is going to be focused on shoulder opening exercises. So if you have tight shoulders, feel like you're rolling forward, this is going to help open them up. If you feel like you have a hard time getting overhead position or hanging from the bar, this will definitely help. We're going to do shorter sets today, so 30 seconds on most of the stretches and positions. We will do a longer one at the end. Next, same thing, opposite arm, drop it behind you and pull forward. So if you are doing power cleans or a lot of pressing, so strict press, push, jerk, this is a great shoulder opener. I'm looking for that external rotation of the shoulder while I'm mimicking or holding onto the bar. This obviously is changed a little bit by the angle of the bar, but this is important. So today is Wednesday, so happy Wind Wednesday. Work hard, wind down. We're going to switch here in about 3 seconds. 2, 1, and we're switched. We're going to go to shoulder dislocates. So you're going to bring the PVC pipe to your bladder belly area, hinge from the hips, arms are nice and long. You're going to shrug the shoulders, bring the bar up and over as nice and wide, unshrug. We'll do this for 30 seconds. If you get more comfortable, bring your hands a little closer together. If you feel like you're getting to a sticking point or the elbow starts to bend, go back out. So this weekend I was in Bakersfield to visit Alex, and then I went to LA to visit some friends, got to go to Jamie Haikia's gym, work out with some friends, did some lifting complexes there, and some gymnastic work. Good, let's go ahead and switch. PVC pipe to our lower back. Palms are facing forward this time. Use your thumb and forefinger, shrug, up and over. This is gonna be a little harder, so be a little patient with your body. Go a little wider if you need. If you can't get this for the reverse PVC pipe pass-throughs, then you can go back to pass-throughs for another 30 seconds. We have about 10 more seconds here. So LA was awesome. I got to see friends that I haven't seen in a long time. Also going to meet up with some other friends that I used to know here in Vegas, which was a lot of good times. Good, let's go ahead and switch. Now we're going to go from the back to the front. We're going to do around the world, leading with the right arm. Right arm comes around, then left arm comes around. So this is a rolling clock. So I'm constantly going one direction. Right arm around, and then left arm follows. At the 30-second mark, we're going to switch, and we're going to go a little bit different direction, obviously opposite direction, so clockwise, counterclockwise. Go, we're going to switch here in about 5 seconds. This is a great dynamic warm-up to incorporate before you're working out, especially if you're doing a lot of overhead or lifting movements. Good, let's then switch. So same thing, opposite direction. So like I said, I was in LA, it was an awesome experience, got to see friends, spent some time with Alex. Bakersfield has some really cool restaurants if you guys ever check out Bakersfield. The 1800 and also the Padre were some super cool spots, as well as Zama. Got to have the opportunity to check out some food and some drinks. We used to go to Bakersfield a lot when we would drive from the farm to California for dropping off grapes for a custom crush agreement. Good. Now from here, we're going to drop the PVC pipe. We're going to come to our boxer bench. We're actually going to hold this for about a minute. So you're going to grab your hands wide as possible. You're going to bring your elbows as close as possible, and then you're going to walk your feet back. So I'm going to change the angle so you guys can see here just slightly a little bit better, hopefully from the bottom. But again, we're going to hold this for 1 minute. So elbows as close as you can together, arms as wide as possible. So we're going to do a minute off of here, so 3:30 in. So what I'm looking for is external rotation of the shoulder joints. If you can't get your elbows close together, that's okay. Get as far as you can. If you have the space, you can push your head through. If not, stay elevated on this box. So again, we're working on breathing here, pushing the shoulders kind of down towards the floor as I work on those triceps being elevated or static with this bench or box. So like I was saying, Bakersfield was a kind of a stopping point when we did custom crush agreement in California for the wine company. So that was a good point for us. Also, I am doing a liquidation sale of my Living Your Own wine. It is a light blend, a blend of Zinfandel and Cariana. If you guys ordered the half and half case, the 6 Cheers and 6 Living Your Own, and you enjoy the wine, feel free to check it out. Send me a direct message on Instagram. If you comment here, I can connect with you, but I'll need your full mailing address so I can give you shipping costs. It'll be $50 for the case of wine, and then the full shipping costs. I haven't charged full shipping costs because I don't want to pass it off to the consumer, but like I said, I'm liquidating this wine, so I really appreciate the support. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below and I'll get back to you. Good, we're slowly going to come out. That was a little bit longer than The 30 seconds want to be nice and gentle, slowly coming out. Cool. So the last two we're gonna do, there's gonna be a little bit longer stretches. We're gonna do 1 minute on these. So I'm going to bring that PVC pipe behind my body. So way to hold on to it is grab it with your right arm, bring it behind you. Your left hand is gonna grab as high as you can. Now, a couple different ways you can do this. You can either pull up and you're gonna feel a stretch in the left arm, or you can pull down and feel the stretch in the right arm. So we're gonna start off in about 5 seconds. The clock's been running, so I wanna make sure we have even set here. So we're gonna do 30 seconds. We're gonna pull down. So 30 seconds, we're gonna pull down with the left hand, and you should feel the stretch in the right tricep. So think of the elbow, instead of being out here, bring the bicep to your head. Think of using the palm of your left hand to pull the PVC pipe down. If for whatever reason this is challenging, you can always rotate and pull down as well. You should feel this in the right shoulder as well as the left shoulder as well. We have about 10 more seconds here. So if you guys have any questions about the cell, let me know. I'll put my Instagram below in the link so you can check it out. If you're also interested in more programs, you can also check out my app there. Let's go ahead and switch. So grab the left hand again. Now we're gonna pull. So same PVC pipe in the arm, and now we're pulling with the right arm. Notice my right arm's extended, and now I'm feeling that stretch in my shoulder. So if you don't have a PVC pipe, most of these stretches can be done with a band. You would, again, same thing, have this PVC pipe or the band up, and I can even drape it over my shoulder to work that stretch. We're almost there, about 4 more seconds here, and then we're gonna switch arms. 30 seconds and 30 seconds. Good, let's switch. So right hand is gonna grab at the base, left palm is gonna grab by my shoulder, and now we're gonna pull down. So I can feel already that my left side's a little tighter. If you're doing this at home or on your own and you're watching this later, I recommend starting with your tighter side. That will allow you to really open up that side that's a little tighter. So for me, I'm really feeling this in my left shoulder and tricep. Again, 30 seconds here. So the next time I do this, I'm gonna start with my left arm versus my right arm up. Good, 3, 2, 1, and I'll switch. We're just gonna pull. So pulling that PVC pipe up with my left hand. My right arm is now between my shoulder blades or close to my shoulder blades, and I want to think of pulling my shoulder back. We're doing 30 seconds here. Notice that my right shoulder is a lot tighter, it rolls forward, and my shoulder blade kind of sticks out. So I want to think of pulling my shoulder blade into my body to open up that shoulder joint. Good. About another 7 seconds here. Remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. Inhale in, and exhale out. Good, and that wraps up today's mobility session. So like I said, we have the PVC pipe. If you don't have a PVC pipe, you could always use a band as an alternative. And if you don't have a band, you can use a barbell for some of the stretches, but I would not use a barbell at all for the shoulder dislocates. The barbell would be for the stretch here on the bench or box. So instead of using a bench or box, you use a barbell to use the elbows up. Highly recommend PVC pipe or band. If you guys have any questions or comments or want to see specific stretches, hips, back, shoulders, wrist, ankles, let me know and I'll put more there. If you're interested in the case of wine for $50 plus shipping, feel free to send me a message on Instagram and I will get back to you guys with shipping costs. Really appreciate the support. If you're looking for more mobility, check out my app as well, and you guys have a full program in there. Thank you guys so much for the support and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys tomorrow.